Ndị be anyị ekenekwanụ m unu. Asị m nke onye chiri ya zelu. A sị na adịra n'Igbo na mma na n'Igbo ya dịka echi na-echi ada agwụ ọgwụ. Otu anyị kwuru otu akwa ya dịrịrị. Ise. Dịka o si dị, anyị jụrụ achọ ka emekwuru mara na ya bụ Eastern News 24 ebe anyị si wee wetara ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasara maka ya bụ ife na-ada na-akpọtụ n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya. Anụ nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ n'iru akwụkwọ. Dịka o si dị na anyị n'iru akwụkwọ onye na-afụ bụ Asari Dokubo. Abalụli ikwu much things maka ife na-eme. The same Asari Dokubo kịta abịa na fight is the federal government na ọ ya agbatukwe fighter jet ndị Nigeria n'elu. Achọrọ m ka ị gee ya ka ị were ntị gị wee nụrụ ya. The same Asari Dokubo stand for federal government na ya ụmụnne ya bụzi ihe si na nweta any federal government helicopter na Rivers ọ ya apịa tupu ya down and were ife emere ya. Ọ dịkwa ndụ na-akpagharị. Gee ya bụ ife ị ga-esi ya egosi ịgwa ife iche n'ụdị nke gị.
To Wike. Rivers people will not surrender to Wike. Ijaw people will not surrender to Wike. I have the capacity to contain them. And the government knows that I have the capacity to contain them. As I've been containing other people. Let them tell Wike to back off. I am 60 years old. I've never been afraid of death. I've always embraced death. I'd always embraced death. So I am not afraid of death. So, all those who are there, when the helicopter is shot down, let nobody blame them. I didn't go and look for the helicopter to shoot them down. I will shoot down the helicopter. I will shoot down the helicopter. I swear by Allah that I will shoot down the helicopter. Whoever is commanding them should be warned that I will shoot the helicopter down. Enough is enough. That Tinubu will hand over Rivers State into slavery. The Wike is nobody. Without this panaflex, it's nobody. Wike is nobody. Let them remove this thing from him now. I think he has billions. He knows the market. He has bought guns for his men. Let them remove this thing from him. And let us see. Go and vote. I will go and vote. I will vote and you see me vote. Nothing will happen. We vote. Result will be announced. Chairman will be sworn in. And we will see. Chairman will be sworn in and we will see. I don't want to talk too much. We will not talk too much. There's a military formation in this community. We did not look for their trouble. Your father Madu is a Mungu. You cowardly Igbos. Do you think I'm like you people? You will see the capacity working. They will do until we go and catch Wike with our hands. And then you see our capacity. With the soldiers, we go and catch him with our hands.
All right, this is where we are today. Let me take you back to where all this problem started and how Asari Dokubo won Wike and Tinubu before. Take a listen.
My belly sweet me well. See, my belly sweet me, oh, tire. Belly, they sweet me, yo, Genesis, yo. President Tinubu is not going to support the political rascality of Wike and his followers in Rivers State. The president is putting people like us in a very difficult position. It's not possible with me. I don't like Wike's style. I have told him one-on-one. I don't like his style. I'm older than him. He's my younger brother. He's acting like a god. Day before yesterday, when I saw Ingilali, the spokesman, the presidential spokesman, my belly sweet me well. Talking about the crisis in Rivers State. There is no basis for this crisis whatsoever. Wike had been governor for 8 years. He has finished. He had one vote. He voted for Fubara. I did not. Fubara had been pronounced by the law, declared by INEC, and pronounced by the law at the Supreme Court that is a duly elected governor of Rivers State. And all lovers of development, all lovers of this thing. Yes, there was a slight misunderstanding. But that is not enough for Rivers, as a Rivers man, for me to be opposed to Seminolaye Fubara. Pledging my unconditional support for him to succeed. All of you know me very well. You know me. I don't be anybody friend. My friendship lasts with you as long as you are doing the right thing. I had nothing personal against Wike, but I don't like his style. There are those who can take anything for the sake of appointment, those who can take anything for the sake of their belly, those who can take anything for the sake of their pocket. Not me. It's not possible with me. I don't like Wike's style. I have told him one-on-one. I don't like his style. I'm older than him. He's my younger brother. Those who benevolent spirit have cracked their kernel ought to be wise, ought to be grateful. But he's not. He's acting like a god. He supported Fubara with money. He supported Fubara with his one vote, maybe the vote of his wife. Okay. Because I know that most time his children are not around. So I don't know where they voted for him. Now, what Rivers people want is to just forget about the 8 years of Wike, 8 years of the locusts, and look forward to another 4 years and possibly another 8 years of sin. We don't want this distraction. And Wike had not told us why he's quarreling. I don't know what is structure. What is structure? Is structure in the constitution? No. So my belly sweet me well. See, my belly sweet me tire. Belly they sweet me yo Genesis yo. You know, we used to sing, my belly sweet me. When I heard the spokesman Ingilali saying that the President Tinubu is not going to support the political rascality of Wike and his followers in Rivers State. And I know that the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, I know, is back. The other day I called on Baba Kande, Baba Oshoba, Tunde Alake, and all those people I used to know Benga Daniel, that I used to know with Ahmed Bola Tinubu. They have, I believe that they've intervened, and that's why there are these changes that are now going on. River State is very important. Like I said, the president is putting people like us in a very difficult position. We supported him with everything. We were abused, we were maligned, we were hated up to this moment. We did not relent. Now, what are the stakes in River State? A group of 26 people decamped from their party that elected them. Their party, their guy is in control of. Wike is in control of PDP. From the recent outcome of the National Working Committee, Wike is in charge of PDP. They left the party and went to another party, APC. And going to that party, APC, constitutionally, they have forfeited their seats. And now a court of competent jurisdiction has declared saying, judges are now being threatened that if you do anyhow, you go see anyhow. Nobody has the monopoly of violence. Nobody has the monopoly of rascality. So if there are two succeeding orders, then the appeal court will decide from court of competent jurisdiction. As it stands now in the eyes of the law, they are not. Before they were saying no court has pronounced, no court. Now a court has pronounced. As it stands in the eyes of the law, they don't exist. There are only 3 legislators in River State, and constitutionally they constitute the River State House of Assembly. They form the quorum. They have all the constitutional requirements because they are the only duly elected and recognized members of the State House of Assembly. So that is the law. We are not going to become lawless. I heard my younger brother saying he will not bow to Baal. How ironic is it? How? See me see trouble. You deal with Baal, they bow for Baal since now. Elijah don't come. Instead of you to follow Elijah, he say you no one bow for one bow for Baal, but you are not following Elijah. Very funny. My younger brother, please stop bowing to Baal. So I am very, very happy that the president had shown. Let River State be. Let there be peace in River State. Let the governor of River State rule. After this year, 2027, let us see the powers of each person. Let us see the powers of each person. Let us see your power. Let us see my power. Let us see same power. Let us see Boma Gudet power. Let us see Emeka Woke's power. Let us see all the people who are talking. Let us see their power. How they will mobilize the people. That is the only and proper way so that we don't disturb the peace of River State. there'll be peace. Let us wait. Those of you, wait for the court to pronounce you. Like I told you before, if you want to impeach the governor of Rivers State, if anybody tell you that you can remove the governor of Rivers State and nothing, tell the person, if you dreamt, tell that dream that the dream is not true. If you go and tell somebody, let the person tell you to go and dream again. You cannot. We will not allow you. Because you have not told us what the governor did. You have not told us what the governor did. As time goes on, Kings, I will talk about those issues. But the most pressing issue is to bring stability first. Seek ye first the political kingdom, and all others will be added unto you. That's what Nkrumah said. We are telling you, we are appealing to you. What we want is peace. It's not necessary for us to go to that. Like I said before, Wike, he styles himself as the governor of Abuja. Okay. His budget has been approved by the legitimate House of Assembly. So let us wait when the time comes. Just leave. You say nothing will happen. Okay. Let's wait and see. Since you say nothing will happen, we will see. We're not going to talk too much. When people dare people, when people feel that they alone can take irrational decisions. Pedro, the law is very clear. The duly constituted House of Assembly is there. And the law court has even affirmed it and has asked these people not to parade themselves. So go and ask them to parade themselves. They don't exist. In the eyes of the law, they don't exist. So, all of us who want peace and development, and there is no way we can trade this for anarchy. We cannot trade it for anarchy. You cannot trade it for anarchy. So a lot of these people feel that they exist alone. Their decision is final. And that is what people have made Wike to feel. Okay. We are waiting. We are going to see. He has all the money collected from Rivers State. He's dishing it out. Ebate Imbre George is dishing it out to people. And that's why he has problem now. It's difficult for him to have access to these monies. And that's what he's fighting. And nothing else. Our advice is very simple. Rivers people want peace. And I'm very happy with Mr. President for taking the decision not to interfere on the side of Wike. Let Wike be his governor in Abuja. And let him allow Sim to be his governor. It's very laughable. An interim order. At times, I don't know the law school you went to. An interim order stands until it's vacated. It's as simple as That's why it is an order. It stands until it is vacated. So the interim order stands. The Federal High Court is a court of concurrent jurisdiction. The Federal High Court is not higher than the State High Court. The Federal High Court of the State High Court are of equal jurisdiction. Equal jurisdiction. It is only the appeal court that can settle the differences in the two judgments. So it is not a precedent for any other court. The judgment of a Federal High Court or a State High Court is not a precedent for another High Court, or it cannot take a judicial notice of the judgment of an High Court when that judge may have misinterpreted the law, may his knowledge on that issue of law had been insufficient, and which led to his judgment, which led to his pronouncement. So another court will correct him, and it is only the appeal court, which is of an higher jurisdiction, or the Supreme Court, that can say, this is the right interpretation of the law. So until that is done, they don't know. They don't know. Until that is done, they don't exist. And the Court of Rivers State has more jurisdiction over matters concerning Rivers State. Even though the Federal High Court is a court, is a constitutional, is more or less a constitutional court. But the Court of Rivers State has more jurisdiction on Rivers State than a Federal High Court. And in fact, a Federal High Court is even alien. In Sena client, there is no need for multiplication of jurisdiction. Unnecessary multiplication of jurisdiction. What is the existence of a Federal High Court when there's an appeal and Supreme Court? Why should there be a Federal High Court in a federal in a Federal Republic of Nigeria? Why should there be a Federal High Court? This is the rofo line system that is in Nigeria. The Court of Rivers State is the High Court of Rivers State, and it has stronger and proper jurisdiction over and above any other court except a court of higher jurisdiction. Omotocho did not even give a judgment. Omotocho did not Omotocho did not even give a judgment. So don't talk about Omotocho giving a judgment. It's a fake this thing. Kate, I don't know what you call about ruggedity get money. If ruggedity makes money, go and use it to make money. I am Alhaji Mujahid Abubakar Dokubo Asari, Alawedi Abala of the Kingdom of Calabar in Abubakar II. My father is Justice Melford Woodhead. I attended University of Calabar 35 years ago. 39 years ago. And I attended Riverside University of Riverside University now 35 years ago. So please, I don't give any who and damn about what and what. I'm a woman being, and I speak like a woman being. I'm an indigene of Rivers State. I speak like an indigene of Rivers State. And I'm a citizen of Nigeria. I speak like a citizen of Nigeria. I am a man who is an unbiased observer of the things that are happening in Nigeria in most cases. But in this particular case, I am a Rivers man. And I have every right to comment on what is happening in Rivers State. It's unfortunate. The creation of Federal High Court is very nebulous. There is no need to create a Federal High Court in the first place. There is no need to create a Federal High Court. All this is a way to take power from the states in a federal state, in a crude unitary government. That's what we have. Because there's already, like I said, a court of appeal. All appeal will go to the court of appeal, which is a federal court. A court of appeal, which is a federal court. All appeal will go to the Supreme Court, which is a federal court. So why do you have Code Section 272, which says that High Court had jurisdiction, Federal High Court had jurisdiction. The same way State High Court have jurisdiction. Is it the first time in Nigeria that a State High Court had been issuing restraining order, writs of mandamus, and so on? Your own now is different. Is it not the same Wike that goes about obtaining judgment from different places? Have you forgotten? You think we forget so soon? That we forget so soon. So the whole issues of trying to hold Rivers people to ransom. What Wike is doing is forcing Rivers people, daring Rivers people. He's daring Rivers people. He has all the power in the court. He has this, he has that. He's daring Rivers people. And we pray that it should not reach a boiling pot, a boiling point. It should not reach a point of no return. Because not everybody will take this as nonsense. He's not more powerful than all of us. What makes him think that he's more powerful than all of us? It should not reach a point of no return. Look at how the governor just visited. They started crying. I saw Chinda leading people. So if Sim too has led people, has asked his people to come out, will there not be a bloodbath? Sim had been at the receiving end and had been restraining himself. They are fledging. If Sim too today said Rivers will come out, whether those people they will even come out, will there not be a bloodbath? You come to Rivers State and challenge the governor of Rivers State because you feel that he loves the safety and security of Rivers people more than you. You don't care. You believe that, you are going to use federal mind to kill Rivers people. If not we can believe in federal mind to kill people, Rivers people. Do you think he can? This rascality will Tinubu is in support of me. I have the army, the military is in support of me. The police is in support of me. Everybody is in support of me. If not that, when the 2015 and 2019, and 2019. Wike did not work for Rivers people, please. Show us the area he worked for us, apart from Polisawa that he built in Port Harcourt. Show us anywhere. If that, look, I am in China, and it is a big disgrace when educated people talk. I went to a village in China to visit a textile factory, because most of the textile industries in China are based in that part of China. And they said it's a village. It took us from Yewu, which is a smaller city than Guangzhou. We drove about an hour plus. On the way, in where they said a village, I counted over 200 skyscrapers. That is between 25 and 45 stories. I counted so many bridges in that village where they call the village. Mostly textile industry exists in that village. And I asked myself, where do these Chinese get the money from? I travel by road. Apart from when I took flight to one other city where they saw me with the wheelchair, I travel by road or by train. Because it makes me see the things. As Allah has commanded in the Quran that you should travel and see. Is it not the same resources? We have oil, we have other resources. What other resources does China have that they are building? You go to here, we go to all these cities. I counted on the way, and I did not go to even 10% of that so-called village. That is, if you add Abuja, Port Harcourt, Lagos, Kano, and Kaduna, even including Ibadan and Enugu, they are not up to that village. They are not up to that village. I go to Saudi Arabia every day. There's a street in this Medina Road or Palestine. That road alone is the whole of Nigeria. The street, Palestinian street. That Palestinian street alone is the whole of Nigeria. Is the whole of Nigeria. Because the number of skyscrapers on that road, you had all Nigeria together. It's not up to that street in Jeddah. And then over 50,000 Nigerians go for the yearly pilgrimage. Over that, more than that number, go for various umrahs at various times. And then we bring nothing home. We bring nothing home. Electricity, the light does not go off. And then somebody says he did what in Rivers State? With billions? With billions? That is what we want. Because we want that, and that's what we get. It is what you want that you get.
And by what Aluli Neno. Kefi Oliku Bastama Habi Fino, Niro, no Bosu Chinketa. Drop a line in a comment section below. ọzọ dị ka ibe ya bụ mụta na ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si na-wetara ya bụ ozi dị oke mkpa. Ngwanụ ka anyị chere unu na comment section biro ka anyị mara ihe nche n'ụdị nke unu.